This is Transformers96 here with the collection spotlight. This time I'm going to be spotlighting my Marvel Comics collection. So I did get a request to do this, and I have a pretty nice size Marvel Comics collection, mainly from Hasbro, with a bit from Diamond Select. So I thought I'd show it here in the collection spotlight. So as you can see, I will take my camera handheld here for a moment, but we have, going from left to right, on the sides and the back wall, we have my larger figures being mainly Diamond Select figures, as well as Marvel Legends Build-A-Figures, and I do have some of the standard figures standing on them. That's actually something that I just started doing, to put like some figures that can fly, basically, to put them on top of the figures in the back, to kind of help fill in the space back there, and to help save space in general, especially since these figures are winged figures. They take up room in the regular space, so it was a great way to kind of spotlight them on their own, to fill up the space, and then to add more space for the actual main figures in my main section, which is kind of neat. But as you can see, I do have a slew. I don't really categorize these figures. I don't like do a Spider-Man section and a Thor section and an X-Men section. I try to mix them equally. Therefore, you get a really just diverse and just kind of complex sea of Marvel characters. I've said this before, and the reason that I do this is that you know, when you just type in like Marvel on Google and you look at the images, you get so many of those pictures of just the sea of Marvel characters, and that was always so neat to me. So to actually do that in figure form on my display was something that I really wanted to do, and that's actually the reason that I don't separate these. If you'll notice from the rest of my collection room, I'm very organized. It's just kind of my personality. I like to separate things and to you know, to have all the shelves have a theme. So with this one, to really just make it a sea of characters is kind of unique in my collection. So that's what I wanted to do. Let's take it handheld so you can get a bit of a better look at everything. So as you can see, and of course in the middle there you have my Marvel Legends collection, and then at the very front you have the Marvel Universe. I've really basically stopped collecting Marvel Universe. They don't do many figures, and the figures that they do nowadays suck. They're not in the good old days we had good figures and they were $8. No, but yeah, the figures just have really gone hill, so I really don't collect them anymore. However, I still have a nice, you know, substantial sized Universe collection from the past years, and they have provided some really good figures. But my focus has definitely been diverted to Marvel Legends. That's something that for a long time I had a big Marvel Universe collection, and my Marvel Legends collection was just very puny. But now it's been reversed. My Marvel Legends collection is now the focus, while the Universe collection is just the side thought, basically. But yeah, so I do kind of put, like in this little section, I do kind of put like the main heroes, just so that we have something that's anchoring the shelf, so that if somebody walked in here that didn't know anything about Marvel Comics, they'd see this main section of Captain America, Spider-Man, and Iron Man, and figure out that this was obviously Marvel. So kind of have something to anchor it, to kind of acknowledge what the shelf is about, but still with the majority of this being random. Yeah, really like this. As you can see, Warlock there. Warlock is now the tallest figure on the shelf. But really do love these Marvel comic figures and the display that it allows me to create. I will show just quickly here. Maybe I'll go more into depth with this on a separate spotlight video, but here's where I keep my Marvel movie figures, just right under it. So yeah, so there's my Marvel comic collection. Hope you guys enjoy. I can't wait to add to this. The next two waves are mainly movie focused. However, there are still some good comic figures in the Marvel Legends waves to come. So let me know what you guys think of my collection, and thanks so much for watching.